Chuck Schumer had one of the worst gaffes I have ever seen from him when he was asked about the Democrats' record low approval rating. Here we go.
The polls this week showed Trump has the lowest 100-day approval rating since they started polling 80 years ago. The lowest. Yes.
There's a poll out today that has your approval rating lower than any other congressional leader at 17%. Are you concerned that you may be a liability for your party?
Polls come and go. Our party is united. We're on our front foot. We're stepping forward and going after Trump and having real success.
Whoopsies. And this is the thing, guys. Here's the deal. If you care about the polls, then care about the polls. That's fine. I am one of those people who cares about the polls because here's my thing. If the polls give us some semblance of where people are, otherwise we're just guessing. Like we really don't know. And whatever, if you just want to guess, you can. But in my position as someone who talks about politics, I can't just guess. I have to make informed decisions. I use the polls to make an informed decision about who would win the election in 2024. And I was pretty much spot on because it turns out polls do help a little bit. And even though the numbers on polls aren't necessarily accurate, what they do is they show the momentum in the country. So in other words, if Trump has like a 50% approval rating today, and then in a month from now, he has a 45% approval rating, we can reasonably assume that the political momentum is against him. I don't really know. Maybe the polls are skewed left. Maybe those numbers are off, but we can see where the momentum is. On the other hand, if you don't trust the polls, fair enough. I got no problem with that, really. But don't act like Chuck Schumer. Like they just matter sometimes, but then they don't matter other times. And you see this from the left a ton, but you also see this from the right. And it does really shoot confidence, I think, in the right. I don't think people like it, the independents, even the conservative Democrats, which they're not many anymore, but the kind of minorities that have gone over from the Democrat Party to the Republican Party, they see stuff like this and they don't like it. What you'll see is Republicans basically doing exactly what Chuck Schumer just did, reposting like a New York Times poll that has Trump with great approval rating and saying he's awesome, this is fantastic, everything's going great. And then they retweet a poll from the exact same platform that is poor and they talk about how it's BS. And it's like, guys, you got to be consistent. You could say they're always BS. I got no problem with that. I can see why someone might say that. There's some evidence for that. Otherwise, no one trusts you at all, and you end up like Chuck Schumer with a 17% approval rating, and I think everyone can agree that that sounds about right. If you guys enjoy reading, I wanted to introduce you to my book, A New Cult. It's up on the bookshelf over there. I talk about how Chuck Schumer and the left have devolved into a cult, and they do some crazy, crazy stuff. I reveal some nuts stories. I know you'll enjoy reading it. I had a great time writing and researching it. The link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this video, everyone. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel so other great patriots like yourself can see this video. Thank you so much, and you can watch another video right here.